In a reading for all signs for the month of May. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy May. We do have that new moon in Taurus coming up on May 7th. We're going to be getting in an all signs collective reading for the month of May and what May has in store for you. Sending you all so much love. We're going to give in a few minutes, a few moments for people to be coming in. If you'd like to be a moderator, feel free to put a rose in the comments below and I'll make you a moderator. And then email me for a one-card poll for all of our moderators. We do have one card that wants to come out. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. All right, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for all signs, a collective reading for the month of May? Now, we do have on, I believe it's May 23rd, the full moon in Sagittarius. Hi, Saint. How are you? We have the full moon in Sagittarius on, I believe, May 23rd. And then May 7th is the new moon in Taurus. Before that, we do have a little bit of Venus and Pluto energy. So expect a lot of what seems like random events for the month of May, where it's either random good, it could be like random endings, things like that, but it feels more lucky. There's a lot of Jupiter and Venus energy in the month of May. Hello, Regine. Hello, S33. Hello, Rainbow. Hi, Michelle. If anyone would like to be a moderator, feel free to put a rose in the comments below and then email me. I'll give you a one-card pick for being a moderator. So feel free to put a rose emoji and I'll make you a moderator. Hello. We are going to be doing a collective all signs reading for the month of May to see what's going to be coming in for you. I was just talking about how we have a lot of Venus and Jupiter energy for this May season, okay? A lot of Uranus energy as well. And so with that Uranus energy, for the most part, May is very lucky. May is very sociable, very social, where a lot of opportunities will be coming in. Some conversations, again, it's that random energy where it's like a random invitation, or things deepen randomly, things like that in your relationships with that Venus and Jupiter energy. So it's not as much as like the chaotic Uranus random energy that it usually is with the Aquarian energy. But with that Taurus element in it, which is actually very grounded, very slow, also very material, expect good, positive shifts, or shifts that are not necessarily bad, but neutral or positive. Now, when it comes to the full moon in May 23rd, rather, in Sagittarius, that's a opportunity to positively close out soul contracts. Full moon is all about release. So come May 23rd, that full moon Sagittarius, expect like things to end in certain contracts, etc., but in a good way, where it's positive, it's on a good note. And then right after that, expect that overflow, okay? So when it comes to get ready for overflow, okay, that's for the month of May. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for the month of May? For the collective, all signs today, what's coming in for the month of May? Yes, stay positive. Bottom of the deck is expansion. Again, we do have that full moon in Sagittarius, which represents expansion. Feel free in your chart to go take a look at where your Jupiter, your Venus is, as those are two really strong energies in the month of May, as well as wherever your Taurus and your Sagittarius energy is. Rather in your chart, so like what house and what placements. Now we do have sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. This feels like the beginning of May because the end of May seems to be very social when it comes to the energies. But in the beginning of May, we're still closing out some things. We're still coming out of that Aries season. Mars just came out of Pisces, went into Aries, so this does feel like the beginning of May. I'll even get, a reading for like more of the beginning of May energy and then the end of May. Now, what energy do we have for the collective, all signs, for the ending of May? Healer. Okay, so for some of you, you do have partnerships. See, there you go. When it comes to social interactions and collaboration, for the end of May, expect the collaborations, expect opportunities to come in, expect for the abundance to come in. Hi, Genius Point of View. Hi, Anna Rosa. If anyone wants to be a moderator, feel free to put a rose in the comments below and I'll make you a moderator and then email me for a one-card pick. Now, we do have partnership, okay? And so by the end of May, expect partnerships, whether that be romance, whether that be service. Maybe it's career in some way, shape, or form. You do have healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your ability. Stay true to your path as a healer. So that's for the ending of May. All right, the beginning of May, though, we do have sanctuary, spend more time alone, meditate or go on a retreat. And we also have hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Okay, so I do see you still closing out some things when it comes to the beginning of May. Again, the beginning of May, there's a little bit of that Pluto energy. So we do have the Pluto retrograde, right? And the Venus energy. And so deepening in connections, sometimes truths coming up or hard conversations. So for the beginning of May, it's like getting, how would I like to say it? It's a little bit of wobbly and not really wobbly, but gaining that momentum, for when it comes towards the end of May, really strengthening your foundation. And I think that that's the energy, is strengthening your foundation that first week or two in May, because that last, say, half of May, I see you really stepping into your healing gifts with you have powerful healing abilities, and stay true to your path as a healer. And then we had partnership over there. All right, now let's get the first half of May. What do we have, Divine Mother and Father, for the first half of May for all signs for the collective? Look up, blessings from above. I need guidance. Hi, Rupesh, how are you? Hi, Spiritual Academy. What do we have for all signs for the month of May, the beginning of May? Spirit of spring. Persephone rises, okay? We do have revelation. So for some of you, I do see like a retreat or traveling for the beginning of May. So you might be traveling in the beginning of May. I'm even hearing Niagara Falls. It doesn't have to be just Niagara Falls. It could also be like a waterfall, anywhere. But we have the Isle of Wonders, revelation, teaching, and discovery. So for some of you, the beginning of May, I see either like a retreat, you traveling, or deepening your studies as well. And we have Spirit of Spring, freedom, action, power, okay? Spirit of Spring, that's like that Persephone rising energy. I do feel like it's the energy of gaining momentum too for that beginning of May. What else do we have for the first 2 weeks of May for the collective? I like the way these two cards fell, but they almost fell. We have envy, and then we have financial constraints. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for the collective, all signs for the first half of May? Yeah, action, and then you do have Angel of Love and man holding a coin, okay? And that is a little bit of that Venus and Jupiter and Pluto energy, again, for the beginning, those first 2 weeks of May. May 7th is the new moon in Taurus. And we have Angel of Balance. Action, Angel of Love. Okay, when it comes to you, collective, in those first 2 weeks of May, either you or someone else in your life may get that nudge or that push forward or that momentum to go forward when it comes to something that you love, matters of the heart, which it does not have to be romance, like a romantic connection or anything, but maybe it's career. Maybe it's a project in your life. Maybe it's another kind of connection or relationship in your life. But in the first 2 weeks of May, you may be called to mend things, especially with all of this energy. I do see a little bit of going within and a sudden drive to move forward in a connection, or when it comes to something it is that you love, okay? We're going to be getting in some tarot as well for that first half of May. So this is going to be the first 2 weeks of May, Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, for all signs. What do we have for the first 2 weeks of May? What do we have for the first 2 weeks of May? Ace of Cups. You do have 8 of Cups. And then the 5 of Cups, okay? So for some of you, it does feel like there is a sudden walking away, which it is that Uranus energy. All right, Ace of Cups, someone or something that you love over here. You do have freedom, okay? So for some of you, someone may have suddenly walked away, and there's a little bit of grief over here. All right, why the Ace of Cups? Why the 8 of Cups? Why the 5 of Cups? Now, for some of you, though, this ends up, it feels like almost leading to a collaboration, because it does say collaboration over here, and you have the 5 of Cups, okay? So honestly, it ends up leading to a collaboration for you, collective, but something suddenly ends first. So something suddenly ends in what you wanted to do, right? Now this is either regarding work, or I do have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is someone that could be someone that you love, like a connection, a divine connection. Suddenly someone leaves, and where you wanted to collaborate with one person, right? Or in one environment, you end up doing it somewhere else. Why Ace of Wands with the Ace of Cups? Why the Tower card with the Eight of Cups? Why Three of Pentacles with the Five of Cups? Yes, Five of Swords, okay? It wasn't serving you. Hello, Muhammad. This connection, right? This collaboration, this connection, or this job that you had in the first 2 weeks of May, it does feel like, again, with that Uranus energy, you're going to suddenly have to maybe do the work by yourself with the Hermit card here. All right, this is you on your own, or you going within and being on your own. Eight of Cups, the Tower card, whether you suddenly walk away or someone suddenly walks away, there's a little bit of regrouping in the first week or two of May. This does end up leading to another collaboration, okay? And so it ends up leading to what is yours. But for that first week of May, it does feel like you're making room in the means of something suddenly, again, that Uranus energy of all of a sudden not working. Okay, now what is this for the collective for that first 2 weeks of May? What is this for the collective? Now you do have, now this actually might not be love, like romantic love. Okay, love is love, but romantic love, you have King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Chariot card, the Page over here. Okay, what's coming through collective is you were building something with someone. And I don't think that it was a romantic love. This was more of work or a friendship. Page of Cups. Again, like small tokens of love shared. I'm seeing here with the Page of Cups and the Chariot card. Suddenly it didn't work out. I feel like plans all of a sudden didn't work out. You may have even found something out about this person, so it all of a sudden didn't work out, and you were left to do something all on your own here. Five of Swords, it feels like it was a little bit of a hindrance even for you. Now, why the Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Five of Swords? But it does lead to something very beautiful. You do have the Ten of Cups here, okay? Why the Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Five of Cups? Yeah, honestly, and so something doesn't work out for you. Someone over here was not ready, even if it's not romance, they were not ready to work with you. They were not ready for whatever that it was, okay? Page of Cups here. Five of Swords. It would have ended up really not working out anyway if you were to continue forward with this person. That's why it all of a sudden didn't work out. That was your divine protection. So this is, again, the first 2 weeks of May. Because what I actually see is that there is something that's going to make you very happy, your ultimate fulfillment. But you thought that it was this. And again, for some of you, this is not love. This is more of friendship, work, etc. But again, Page of Cups, they were coming to you with the Page of Cups, okay? You have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords here. I see you moving forward with the Six of Swords to something that's in alignment with your dream life. Ten of, what's it called? Cups over here. I almost said Ten of Swords. The Ten of Cups over here is your ultimate dream life, okay? And so something doesn't really work out over here. You move forward with the Six of Swords into your dream life. Now, I do want to see what that Ten of Cups is, which when it comes to the Taurus energy for the month of May, it is very lucky. Again, there's a lot of Jupiter energy, there's a lot of Venusian energy, and there is Uranus energy. But with all of that, especially for more of the last 2 weeks of May, it's bringing unexpected income. It's bringing unexpected good things, unexpected positivity, unexpected deepening of connections. Hi, when you're not reading, talking to the Hall of Questions. I don't know what that means. Hi, Danny. Now, what is this Ten of Cups for the collective? Now, you do have over here Witch of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Why Witch of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords? And that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn over here. Why Eight of Wands here? What's coming in? So what's also coming through here, collective, is what didn't work out with this person. It would have affected your money somehow. You have the Queen of Pentacles over here. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords, though. 144 as soon as I say that. It would have somehow created some sort of blockage with money in the long run. Remember that eclipse season is all about higher alignment. Higher alignment when it comes to, again, your higher timeline, that north node of fate. And so when it comes to lower or parallel timelines, not that you can't take, right, like a lower timeline, but ultimately you would still be realigned to your higher one. And so what's coming through here is it's like there's something or a collaboration, a partnership that you had really wanted, but it would have ended up affecting your money somehow. Eight of Swords, Witch of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, you do have something else coming in, okay? Everything you're saying resonates. Hi, Rainbow. What is this Knight of Cups coming in? Yes, so there's another opportunity. Page of Pentacles, okay? What's also coming through is that like this person right before, like maybe could have blocked you when it came to money. And not that they would have blocked you, you know, but that you weren't meant to, yeah, you have the Fool card over here. You were not meant to take that path. You were meant to take another path. And that was your highest alignment, okay? And so it's like maybe trying to plan something with someone, but that ends up actually not being your highest path. Hi, sweet baby. I'm doing well. How are you? All right, so we're going to start getting the second half of May. That's the first half of May. So what happens the first half of May is that all of a sudden something doesn't work out with someone who was a page in your life. It doesn't have to be romance, could be work, could be like collaborations, etc. Not only that, it actually wasn't aligned to your higher path. It feels like there's more information coming in for you from your higher self, from your spirit team, your spirit guides. And there's another path for you that's actually your highest path. And we do see a lot of luck when it comes to the last 2 weeks of May. So let's see what's coming in for those last 2 weeks of May. We do have Healer over here to represent that last 2 weeks of May. So just a confirmation that you're on the right path. You know, and again, that first 2 weeks of May, there may be a little bit of alignment to your actual soul path. Again, that is the eclipse energy. So Healer, by the end of May, I see some of you really using your healing gifts, stepping into service, even being more confident in expressing your gifts or your soul expression. And it does say stay true to your path as a healer. So maybe it wasn't that path, right, that was presented to you either before May, or you learned something in the first week of May that you realize like, oh, you know, that's not my path. It doesn't mean that you don't have a path. It's just not that one, or you are paving your own path. Okay, so why do we have Healer here? Oh, you have some Door to Romance. Oh, Jesus. And you have Storm Warning and Cornucopia and Chamuel. Okay, so let's see what this is over here. Now, again, when it comes to the full moon in Sagittarius, that is in the last 2 weeks of May. There are going to be positive endings. So like endings where it's like no harm, no foul. It could be in romance. However, with that Jupiter-Venus energy, you know, just take what resonates for you. And as soon as I say that 555 message, because some will, you know, be seeing like some like positive closings and endings of soul contracts. But for others, there is a lot of deepening of love in the month of May. We have Venus in Taurus and it's ruled in Taurus. Now let's get some cards, okay? Why do we have Healer, Door to Romance, Storm Warning, and Cornucopia? Being led to grab one more card. What else do we have for the last 2 weeks of May? Yeah, we do have the Mirror and then Prophecy. Know thyself, seeing who you really are. All right, now what do we have rather for the last 2 weeks of May? The Mirror, Door to Romance, Storm Warning, Cornucopia, and Healer. What do we have for the last 2 weeks of May? There's something from the past over here that's coming back up. Five of Pentacles, something that you were worried about. Three of Wands. I feel like you're going to be given the chance in your life to finally move past something from the past that you've been worrying about. I'm getting the Five of Swords energy that like it's something that's been over time. Definitely something over time. With the Five of Pentacles, it says worry. Six of Cups over here, connection. Something that just does not serve you. Now, this could even represent an entire cycle for you. Like this way of thinking just doesn't serve me from the past. You know, this connection from the past doesn't serve me. Again, that last 2 weeks of May, right? The full moon in Sagittarius, I do see an opportunity here for you to expand. Now, I'm going to grab a card for each one too. Why do we have Door to Romance here? The World card, starting a new cycle in love. Why do we have Storm Warning? You do have Knight of Wands. So one thing too about the month of May when it comes to romance, there may be friction, but it doesn't mean that there's endings. In the month of May, your partner may be even acting rather randomly, you know? A lot of Uranus energy where it's just like a little all over the place. And so for the month of May, with love, I do see positive things. But if you're in a connection, your partner may even be acting a little confusing, or a little random, where maybe even their emotions are a little bit all over the place, especially with that Pluto energy. So just expect that too, where you may be moving through that cycle in your connection if you're in a partnership. Okay, and why do we have cornucopia here? The Fool card, yeah. So I do see you ultimately, starting a very fruitful path. We have cornucopia, which is a very abundant energy. And with the Fool card over here, I do see you starting a brand new cycle. And that is either in love, or we're going to see what that is. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God. What do we have for the Three of Wands here? What is the collective expanding on? Motherfuckers. I know when I'm on live, people who don't like follow me are usually on the live too. When I call you guys motherfuckers, it's because you got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, which is a beautiful card. So you go from, like, some of you hit the lottery, and it may not be the actual lottery, right? But you hit the jackpot. Because you go from a Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, from one card to the other. This is sudden wealth. I love it when you call us that. Yeah, there was a soul sister of ours that went to our Pennsylvania ceremony. And at the end of the ceremony, she was like, "Can you please say it?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, please say it." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Motherfucker." And I was like, "You motherfuckers." Ten of Pentacles, okay? You are being gifted the opportunity in the month of May to really expand beyond your old beliefs regarding money, lack, the poverty consciousness, all of that. Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like by the end of May, I see deep, deep subconscious work regarding money and material and opportunities and your worth. I'm seeing a lot of the solar plexus too. So a lot of this is actually in your solar plexus of like your worth. I am worthy. I am worthy to receive abundance for no reason. I spend and I receive money wisely, with intention, with integrity, with devotion, with love, and so I see a lot of reprogramming when it comes to even money. Again, Taurus is one of like the most earthy, right? Material, ruled by Venus. And so I do see major, major development end of May when it comes to your finances. And I see you pushing out of a karmic cycle here that has been for some time with the Six of Cups, or for some of you, it's just past beliefs. Okay, so again, end of May, I see a lot of abundance. You go straight from the Five of Pentacles, which is like the worst, like a material card in the deck, to the best one, the card right after. Okay, and so expect a big expansion when it comes to your material world, material life, career, home, things of that nature. But a big part of that is you have been doing the work and continuing to really be open, to really, really be open, and know that you're worthy. Sacred solitude, yes. Now, for this romance card, why do we have the World with this romance card? Someone doesn't want to let go of you. The World card, Four of Pentacles. Storm warning. I'm feeling like this is about Mars and Aries, because we have Mars and Aries. My Mars and Libra does not that I don't like Mars and Aries, but Mars and Aries is very like fiery, and my Mars and Libra is just like, I want balance. I am ready, willing, and ready to receive. Yes. The World card, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Why the World card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords? Yeah, Page of Wands. It feels like someone doesn't want to quite let you go, is like what's coming through. Again, this is the end of May. Someone is like seeking more information or truth about you, or is holding on to some sort of truth. What is this Ace of Swords for this romance card? Yeah, but they're holding on to a truth that they actually like you. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, you're going to find out some news in the last 2 weeks of May that someone doesn't want to let you go. I'm also hearing the song No Letting Go. Got somebody, she is a beauty. Mars and Capricorn. I love you too. Hi, Brenda. Now, what is the storm warning with the Knight of Wands for the month of May? What is storm warning with the Knight of Wands for these last 2 weeks? For some of you, this could be regarding motherhood, and someone is on their way to me now. Oh, Jesus. Knight of Wands, Empress card, and the Strength card. This actually may be regarding motherhood. You have the Empress here, which if you're a father, fatherhood, something about nurture over here. Why storm warning for the collective? Ace of Wands. It feels like there's a trigger. Now, this is going to be a message more for mothers, fathers, like people who have like children or like have a home, like you're a head of household. I see something regarding that. It's going to turn out fine. You have Ace of Wands, but I do think it's going to be a trigger because you have the Knight of Wands here. So I see the Ace of Wands, that you're going to learn from this. It's going to be a trigger with the Ace of Wands, Empress card, which is like that mother energy, and you have Strength. So it could be a father with the Emperor energy, okay? So if you're a head of household or if you're a mother or father, I do see something in the month of May. It says storm warning. Could be regarding the home or children. I see a trigger. It ends up being okay. Ace of Wands. So it's going to be okay. You're going to learn from it when it comes to the Knight of Wands here, but it might be a trigger. Now, what is this for the collective? Now, you do have Justice here. So for some of you may be in court, actually. Mother, father energy, right? You may be in court, storm warning, head of household, right? I'm getting like all of this information with the Justice card. And so when it comes to even legal matters, if some of you are in court regarding your children, the home, etc., it is going to come to a balance. Justice is over here. And whatever's going to go on, though, storm warning, it's a trigger. Okay? Hi, Ronaldo, how are you? Philippines, I love it. And now, why do we have cornucopia and the Fool? This almost came out over here. Why do we have cornucopia and the Fool? Beautiful energy. All right, I see you doing things despite of fear, despite being a little bit fearful of taking a new path, of paving your own path, despite the fear of whatever, like all happens in May, right? Cornucopia, this is a feast. This is the fruits of your labors here, okay? Cornucopia. Fool card, you are moving forward onto this new path or onto this path it is that you've paved, this new cycle with no fear, taking a leap of faith. It ultimately leads you to the Star card and the Sun card here. Bright and shining light energy, okay? So you're surrounded by light when it comes to that last 2 weeks of May. Completely surrounded by light. It's very beautiful. And again, all of this is for the last 2 weeks of May. We did a reading as well for the first 2 weeks of May. But that's what I have for you. It does feel like good energy overall. Again, we talked about the full moon in Sagittarius is on the 23rd of May. It's going to be positive or what is the word I want to use? Positive or like neutral decision making, especially when it comes to, though, what may be a legal matter for you. Again, you're either a head of household or you're a mother or father, or you're in like some sort of child custody case, something along those lines. Storm warning, there's going to be a trigger in the month of May for the last 2 weeks. It ends up working out. And so what's coming through is, yes, this is coming up, this contract of yours, head of household, or you're a mother or father. The soul contract's coming up to be reviewed in the last 2 weeks of May, but you have the Ace of Wands there. So it's going to be a trigger at first. It is going to work out for you. So that's your positive ending, is that it's going to work out, but first it's going to be a trigger. And then there is that, so you have beautiful energy there, the fruits of your labors, and you have the door to romance. Truth is that someone doesn't really want to let you go. I think that someone really likes your mind or just is very passionate about you with the Page of Wands. It's almost like they want to study more about you. And you may receive a message in the last 2 weeks of May where someone says like, hey, like I can't let you go, you know, or I really want to learn more about you. I want to deepen this connection, whatever it is for you. And for some of you, you really are healing some old money wounds because you go from 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. That's sudden wealth, you know, so winning the lottery, you know, being open to money from known and unknown sources, being open to opportunities. You know, when we are in infinite consciousness, it doesn't matter of the when, of the how. You're not even wondering if I'm qualified or this or that. You are a magnet for all of the money, the abundance, the prosperity, the relationships, and the opportunities that are in alignment for you. You are in alignment. Your destiny lays dormant behind your fears. Yes. Okay, and that's what I see here is facing your fears. But behind that, the Fool card, where it looks like you're going to jump off of a cliff, right? A new journey. The Star card and the Sun. You're shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, I see you shining bright like a diamond. We think of diamond light, right? And so diamond light first came to me 3 years ago, like a year, 2 years almost, like after I had my son. And I had no clue what diamond light was. I didn't even know if it was real or not, because I heard of like the blue ray, the magenta ray, all of that stuff. But I've never heard of diamond light. It's very much of more ninth and 12th dimensional light. Again, when we think of the diamond, right, it takes pressure to make a diamond. So just be open to everything it is that has happened so far in eclipse season. We're almost there. We are almost through eclipse season. And again, that new moon in Taurus is going to be on May 7th. The full moon is on the 23rd of May, I believe. I believe it's on the 23rd of May. It's going to be in Sagittarius. But I'm sending you all so much love. If you'd like a personal reading, one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you can go to 144 Blue Rose Temple. I do have a 15% off coupon code, Infinite. You can feel free to type in Infinite at checkout and get 15% off. But yeah, I'm sending you all so much love, and I will be back maybe later or tomorrow. But I'm sending you all so much love. Happy May.